where to start with Instagram hashtags for Caribbean businesses. My name is Devona Dana and I am the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on this channel right here, on this page, we talk about Instagram marketing for Caribbean business owners. Listen, if you're a Caribbean business owner, I need you to get inside here quick with your pen and your paper. Welcome to Vlogmas, people. It continues every night in December for the first 25 days. I will be going live answering questions about Instagram for business from Caribbean business owners. Okay, people, listen. You see, tonight is a night you don't want to watch without your pen and your paper. Hey, New Baker Collection. Hey, Trini Princess 20, Sweet Treats by C&R. Welcome. Please have a seat and come on in. The tea will be served nice and piping hot with that nice, lovely smoke coming out. We are getting into it. And yes, listen to me. This tea here, so good. I needed to give all you in 2 parts. Okay, so there'll be part 1 and then there'll be part 2. And when I get into things, I'll let you understand why it had to be like this. All right, people, listen to me. Hashtags does be the place where you just get real horrors, right? But what I have done is pinpointed this. This is the starting point. Anytime you're thinking, oh God, what to do with hashtags? This is the starting point. You will want to save this live as soon as I am done. I'm telling you, this is the live that you want to save, right? Okay, if you're watching me on Instagram, I need you to do a few things for me. One of them is that you have to share this live with all your friends who run businesses. Listen, I just be delivering the tea. I just be giving a little info. And I know it are plenty business owners out there struggling with this Instagram for business thing. So let them know that we hanging out. You know, and tap, you know, you have a little triangle there. You just be sending the memes and things whole day. I just be watching all day, and I just see all day. Sending memes via DM whole day. Well, send them a DM that is going to prosper them now. That is going to let them earn something. If they're struggling, and I know you care about them, then you're going to share this with them. Because what? Sharing is what? Caring. Okay? All right. If you've been with me for the past few days, you will know that we are talking about hashtags. That's the topic that we'll be talking about probably for another 2 more days. So during Vlogmas, where I go live and I try to answer these different Instagram for business questions for you, we are talking about hashtags. And yesterday, you will know that we talked about the 9 different hashtags that Instagram said. Not me saying, Instagram said that you're supposed to know and use as a business owner. So I went through that yesterday in detail, and I brought it in for the Caribbean people, for the Caribbean businesses, so that you could understand how these different types are to be used for your business specifically. So if you have not checked out that video yet, you definitely want to make sure you're getting that one after you're done. Save this live. Make sure you save this live by telling all you this is the one that you want to save. That is what we discussed yesterday. So make sure you check that out. All right. Now, besides sending the live to other people, you Instagram focuses, you'll know I need my hearts. So if you're watching this, or you're going to be getting it, when you see you get something where you're like, oh gosh, that she giving keys to kingdom, I need you to tap the hearts button and let me know that that is something that you like. If you are on YouTube and checking out this video, make sure you like this video. Yeah, turn that thumbs up sign blue now and comment I subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment I subscribe so that I could give you a warm Biz Island welcome. And if you're watching this on the Instagram replay, I need you to comment replay so that I know you're watching it on the replay. And again, I could get a warm welcome. Big 7510. What going on, my brother? How you doing? Okay, all you. Share this live. I know I'm telling Oleno. People go want to know about this one. Okay, so before we start proper, right? You have to know that hashtags could be a scary, muddy, murky affair, okay? I myself was terrified and did what most business owners do. And what do? We blindly use the hashtags we see other business owners using. But where did that land me? Where did that land me? It landed me a big fat nowhere. Listen, let me show you why just blindly following other businesses is just unhelpful. First of all, it means that you have not done your research. So you are assuming that big name million follower accounts, right, doing this, right, using them hashtags because what? They're smarter, because what? They've been around the block, because what? You feel they did not pay for those 800,000 out of their 1 million followers, right? You thinking that they got all of that organically and and those people just love their brand and just came to them just like that? No, right? We are making a horrible mistake when we do that, when we just blindly not carrying this through, because I'm going to be dropping the tea and the tea going to be hot. And Lavinia's know about hot tea. So make it happen, right? All right, people. The second reason you don't want to just blindly follow these hashtags is when an account with 1 million followers, right, uses a hashtag like, let's say, hashtag sneakers, and you and I, with the small account, try to use that same hashtag day, okay? Let me tell you what has happened, right? The algorithm does be like, oh, okay, that's so cute. You think you could use hashtag sneaker and reach somewhere? No. That is the big accounts, right? As soon as them use it, them does get pushed up to the top, right? We does get clubbered, trounced, drowned out, right? It's almost like a backline costume for carnival. You're in the back there, yeah. I mean, you're looking cute and thing, but the real deal is the front line, right? You just get drowned out by all them big feathers and all them things hitting you. You understand what I'm saying? So when we try to use them big things like what they're using, and when I say big hashtags, I mean hashtags with 1,315 million posts underneath it. That is not for us, people. Okay, so we need to be a little bit more strategic. Get all your pen and paper and write down what I'm about to tell you. As soon as this live done, make sure you save it. Okay, the place to start with Instagram is with a plan. And that is exactly what you are going to get, right? Place to start with hashtags is with a plan. And let me tell you, I ain't giving you just any plan, eh? This is the plan, okay? This is the plan. There is V with the 2 E's on the end, like Megan the Stallion, okay? So this is a Megan the Stallion kind of plan, right? Okay, so here are the 10 hashtag commandments. These are the lesser known commandments that Moses had in his pocket after he destroyed the other tablets, right? After he destroyed that, them here was in his pocket. These commandments have an elevated status, okay? And know that this page, Biz Island, is the only place that you can get these, all right? So if you hear anybody talking about 10 hashtag commandments, just be like, ooh, I gotta tell Devon or Dana somebody using she things, okay? All right, Taste Empire, what going on? Trini Princess and Sweet Sienna, are they laughing, are they belly full, are they having a time? Okay, take a taste. Yes, I know I didn't see you come true. All right, people. All right. So we're going to go into the 10 commandments, but because I'm giving a little tea, I'm going to be detailed. I'm going to be giving you the info. We have to do this in 2 parts, right? So I'm going to give you the first set, and then tomorrow we're going to do the second set. Hey, Bree, how you doing? Welcome. I'll give me my heart. Let me know that I'm ready for this. Man, starting nothing until I see them hearts blaze up. So let me see how they put all their finger on them things there and just make it bubble up. Give me the hearts. Give me something. Give me something. I'm ready tonight for you. Woo! Are you ready? Yes, that's it. I love it. I love when them hearts bubble up. Okay. Number 1, the first commandment is, thou shall hashtag. Listen to me. There will always be hashtags. No hashtag, no post. And I'm very serious about that. Nothing goes out without a hashtag, and that includes your stories. CRC Grace, how you doing? Okay? Including your stories. Hashtags, listen, hashtags were so important. I give Oli a whole 5 days dedicated to hashtags alone. Okay? So that gives you an idea of how important these things are, right? So listen, you had to evaluate why you brought your business to Instagram in the first place if you are not using hashtags. I'm sorry, you just have to use them. They're still powerful in the 2020, 2021 environment, okay? And if you all check my stories, you'll see a screenshot of my insight showing you how 70% of the people who actually aren't following my account at all are seeing my content, right? They're not even following me. But 70% are seeing my content. Why? Because I am using hashtags. Listen and watch me. Even if you're not a techie person, if you're one of those I hate social media type persons, you can learn how to use hashtags for your business. This is not beyond you. I mean, listen to me. All these other businesses out here using hashtags is not that they're smarter than you, you know. It's just that they were willing to humble themselves and say, you know what? I am submitting myself to the hashtag process. So that's why I want you to submit yourself to the 10 commandments, the 10 hashtag commandments that I will be giving you. Okay? So Instagram gives us small business owners, Caribbean business owners, an opportunity to get in front of new eyes, right? With the use of hashtags. So by golly, you owe it to yourself, to your business, to understand hashtags and use them properly. So from now on, everything that is postable, which is your video, your graphic, your picture, whatever it is, your screenshot, your notes app, whatever content you're putting up here on Instagram, you are doing that with a hashtag. It must have a hashtag, right? So that's commandment number 1. Thou shalt hashtag. Okay. Number 2. Oh gosh, I was never ready for number 2. Number 2 is thou shall contribute. Listen to me. Many of us make the mistake of thinking that our business page and our business operating in some kind of silo, right? And watch me again. I have been guilty of this. I'm not telling all you nothing that I never do, you know. I just know always be thinking when I'm doing it. A lot of my clients will be like, how you know that? They'll be watching me like, how you know that is what is it? Because I used to do it too, right? Because I am now mature enough and able to have that truthful conversation to know that I was doing it too, okay? So I know that you're guilty of this, all right? So stop thinking that your business operates in some kind of silo or either that or, yeah, it have other businesses kind of like mine, but them they over there and I over here, so, right? I just thought to myself, once my content is good, everyone wouldn't be able to resist it and everybody would be chasing me down. Because why? Because I'm fabulous. No, okay? Guess again, that's not how this thing works. It's actually quite the opposite. So understand that hashtags, by their very nature, especially when you are a business, could be a very selfish thing. What do you mean by that, Devon? Well, think about it, right? You could post your content without a hashtag, but what would happen? It will not reach as many of the eyes as you want seeing them, right? Hey, Amanda, how you doing? DR Supreme Solutions, what's up? Ayobami Kitchen, what's going on? How you doing? My name is Devon Adana, and I am the CEO of Hello Tobago. And on this channel, on this page, HT Biz Island, I do Instagram marketing for Caribbean business owners. Thank you for joining us. You're catching us during Vlogmas, where I go live every night at 7 p.m. for the first 25 days of December to answer Instagram marketing questions for Caribbean business owners, right? So yeah, so it is a selfish thing. So listen, you need to find a way to contribute before you take, right? When you post the hashtag, you're really saying, look at me, I just post something, check it out now, right? So whatever community you are trying to get their attention or get noticed by, you have to give them some love first. And watch me, honestly, you need to give them the love without even expecting any love back. And I know that that is a hard and difficult thing, right? Because what we just want to do, we only want to give if we know we gain something back, right? But that is not the way. That is not the way that you're going to make hashtags work for you. Remember, these are the commandments. So you have to obey these, all right? So the best way that you could do this, contribute without expecting anything back, without just saying, you know what, I'm giving something to the community before I take from the community. I want to give some attention to the community before I take attention from the community. Here when what meet, how you doing, right? The way to do that is with the 5-minute love up strategy. Okay, listen, this is the best, okay, winning strategy for contribution to get eyes on you and to make hashtags work for you. Here's the simplest, quickest way that I could explain it for you, right? But if it is that you want something even more in-depth, make sure you're checking out my other YouTube videos because I love the 5-minute love up strategy. It's one of the most favorite. You say, well, I'm good. Hope I didn't miss the hashtag use. Well, right now we're in the middle of our hashtag commandments, and you could always watch back this video. Why just act like I can't watch back the video? You watch back the video, okay? All right. So here's the simplest, quickest way for me to explain the 5-minute love up strategy to you, okay? So once you've identified the largest hashtag in your industry that you want to rank in, right? And listen, don't go over 800,000, right? When I say don't go over 800,000, when you go in the hashtag, it'll tell you how many posts underneath it. Don't go over one that has more than 500 to 800,000. Why? Our pages are not very large. We're not going to be ranking, thing that have 1 million and 315 million posts underneath it. We just not going to rank any. So don't go higher than that. So once you've identified the hashtag, right, you could do this for one hashtag initially, but then as you get quicker and faster at doing it, you might do it for several hashtags. But you get one hashtag, it's large, it has the exact people that you're looking for underneath there, right? You're going to 5 minutes before you post, 5 minutes before you post, right? You're going to go ahead and leave meaningful, rich comments on the top 9 to 12 posts under that hashtag. Now, when I say rich comments, I'm talking about comments that are more than 4 words long. I'm talking about comments that respond to whatever this person has put in their caption. I am talking about, right, comments that show that you are a human being, not a bot, not some kind of spam bot, okay? So this is the kind of comments that you want to do. And then when you're done that, you want to go ahead and repeat that same thing under the recent post. Now, you know when you go on a hashtag, there's the top and then there's the recent. So you're going to do it for top first, and then you're going to do it for recent. Here's why you want to do it for top. The person who has posted more than likely, sometimes, not every time, but may not have time to respond to the pledge because them have hundreds and thousands and millions of followers usually, right? But what happens is other people who come to their page to see their content see you leaving these meaningful comments underneath there. And sometimes what do? They're like, oh, we'll leave this nice comment. Okay, me tap on it. Oh, okay. Let me follow them. Yeah, let me give them a follow. You understand? So you are contributing to the community before you take from it. Now, the reason why you also want to do this under the recent post is because the recent post is somebody who just posted. So they're still on the app, right? So sometimes they'll be like, this person, sometimes you might catch them when it's 32 seconds ago. Sometimes it might be 5 minutes ago. And so they're still on the app, probably doing other things. More than likely, they're doing what we all do, which is check we post to see how many people like it, right? So you may be the first person who like their post, okay? And give them some love on their post, and they're more willing to come back to your page and reciprocate. All right. So the 5-minute love up strategy is really, really powerful. Okay. So only now are you ready to post. Once you've done these things, and again, commandments. What commandment mean? You have to do them. That is what commandment mean. You have to do this. Okay. So only now, once you've done this, are you ready to post? I've seen some hearts. I've seen them hearts bubbling. And I'm saying to myself, thank you. Because y'all know I got the low self-esteem. And I need these hearts. I need it to live. Okay? And so I appreciate those hearts. Thank you so much. Divina's Mixed Fruits, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Okay? All right. So yes. All right. So we talk about the 5-minute love up strategy. The third commandment, are you with me? The third commandment is thou shall be specific. Okay, what am I talking about? If you remember that Instagram and hashtags specifically are your filing system, right? They're about specificity. And if you're going to file something, right? If you're going to put something in a file, right? There are some files here. If you're going to put something in an envelope, okay? Don't you want to put at least somebody's name, something to let people know what's happening in the envelope, right? You want to be as accurate with your filing system as possible. So what? Do you want to say shoes? No. What type of shoes? Is it heels or sneakers? If it's heels, what type of heels? Is it kitten heels? Is it stiletto heels? What color? I mean, how specific can you get, right? And not all in one. It's a hashtag. Eh? You're not going on, right? Red stiletto heels. No. I'm talking about red heels, stiletto heels, right? Like that is how the specificity works. Okay? So you want to see how specific you could get. And until yesterday, many of you did not realize that there were even 9 types of hashtags that you could be using for your content. And they're not dig on you. Many people didn't know, right? Many people didn't know. So I'm just saying that you need to start training your mind for the Speciolympics. And what is the Speciolympics? This is a fictitious competition that I just made up to get your brain understanding that specificity is the key to winning with Instagram hashtags. Gems Cheesecake Factory, how are you? All right. So here are the 5 areas of specificity that I teach my clients to use when they are using hashtags. The first is that they want to do location-specific hashtags. And this is all about your where, right? So these are the hashtags that deal with your location. So I want you to think flag, right? I want you to think phone area code, right? So for Toronto, it would be 868, right? I want you to think of a sweet name for your location. So if I say for your location, I mean for your island, maybe for your village, maybe for your maybe if you're like if you're in Jamaica, parishes, right? So you want to think of the kind of names that people, because some people, yes, it's Trinidad and Tobago, but people would say Trinbago, right? So your hashtag Trinbago. These are the types of questions you have to be asking yourself. Is there a name that people call it? So like if you're from Delaware, Tobago, sometimes people call it Dallas, right? I don't know if that's a hashtag. Of course, Dallas is a hashtag, but I don't know if Dallas, Tobago is a hashtag. But I'm just saying, that's the way you want to think about location, right? The second area is content specificity. Content specificity is about the what and the when. This has to do with what is actually happening in the content you are posting. So is there a cat in the content? Is it a flyer? Did you use the color purple in there? You know, this addresses what is in the post specifically. Sometimes it may be addressing at the time of year or a season. So it may be Christmas, it may be Easter. So whatever the content is, look at the content and say, this content is about what? So you'll see me in the view right now. So you'll see like animal print, right? String, you know, that's the kind of stuff, your low haircut. wedding ring. Like these are the types of things that you're like, oh, what's in the content specifically? Is a woman in the content? Is a black woman, melanin woman? You understand what I mean? Content specific. So this is about the what, and sometimes it could be about the when. The third area that you want to look at is customer specificity. Customer specific. This is about your who. Who is the content for? Is it for melanin queens? Is it for women who hustle? Is it for carnival babies? All of those are hashtags that you could use. Who, right? Here you're going to focus on your customer and all the multiple ways your customer is described, right? So yes, it may be makeup lovers or cake lovers. You understand? You're picking up what I'm putting on? Sleek beats. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Give me some heart if you're understanding what I'm saying. All right? Okay. So yeah, so we talked about the customer specific. Let's get into industry specific. Industry specific. Now, industry specific could also be about the what, right? Now, you want to tell us what industry this relates to. Is it the field of black business owners? Is it female engineers? Is it the baking industry? Like, give us some idea of the industry that you are talking about. And remember, an industry might go by multiple names, right? So makeup artists would know it's MUA, it's makeup artists. There's so many different ways that you could characterize your industry. Is it homeowners? Is it renters? Who, so not the who, but the industry who, right? Native Candles, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, welcome. Barbados in the house. Yes, right? Okay, so number 5 area that you want to look at when it comes to specificity in your hashtags is brand specificity. And this one is your why. Okay, now listen, I was real afraid to tell all your business owners about this one. Why? Because let us get a little wild, right? Or let us really just take brand hashtags to a whole new level, right? But brand hashtags is about your why. And these are the taglines that you create for your business. So it could be, of course, hashtag the name of your business, right? So it could be hashtag Biz Island, HT Biz Island, right? But here are some other things that you kind of want to think about. You want to think about some kind of taglines that make sense for your business. So let me take Biz Island, right? So you all notice sometimes I'll have hashtag CEO, I'll have hashtag Biz Island, hashtag content prompt queen, hashtag hustle gala hustle, right? So things like that. Those are the whys. Those are the driving force behind your business, right? This is kind of why I do this, right? Definitely do not make these long run-on sentences, and definitely do not go more than 3, 4 at the most. Do not have more than 4 branded hashtags. But why? Why, Devon? Why can't I have more than 4 branded hashtags? Because ain't nobody looking for our branded hashtags like that, all right? And this is what I mean like that. Nobody ain't chomping at the bit right now to go in hashtags and be like, ooh, let me see what's going on under hashtag content from Queen Boy. No, right? We are reached the level yet. We are reached the level yet. When you reach the level, people can be doing that, right? But once we reach Nike, Adidas, and them levels right now, ain't nobody looking for that. So don't be going crazy on that, right? In fact, if you could bring it down to 2, I'm telling you, you'll be in a much better place. Why? Because you get 30 hashtags, and if you're using 2 already for your branded hashtag, try to use the other 28 for other things like what I just talked about, the specificity, or what I talked about yesterday with the 9 different types of hashtags that you could use, right? Did I hurt somebody's feelings out there? Listen, I'm sorry. Again, truth, I have this problem where I just have to tell you the truth, and it's just what it is. Just what it is, right? All right. Okay, so the 4th commandment. The 4th commandment is there shall be tracking. Ren Designs, how are you? Welcome and come on in. My name is Devona Dana. I'm the CEO of Hello Tobago and on HT Biz Island. I like to answer Instagram marketing Instagram marketing questions for Caribbean business owners, right? So now the 4th commandment of hashtags, hashtag commandments will be There shall be tracking. Please, please use your insights, people. Your insights. Let's not make business decisions blindly. Your IG insights tells you exactly what is working and what is not working for your page. The way to get to see your hashtag, how your hashtags are performing. Now, this is as long as you have a business account. If you don't have a business account, what are you waiting for? Listen, you could decide to not have a business account. That's okay. But it will not empower you as the business owner to make decisions based on actual hard facts and information. What you'll be doing is kind of making decisions blindly on what you feel and on your gut, which is fine. But I'm just saying, you might want to back up your gut with some facts, okay? So that's one of the reasons that you want to go with a business account. If you're not yet committed to creating a business account, I'm sorry, you will not get the benefit of the insights, right? So once you have a business account, you can go into any post that you've posted. Once you've had the business account for some time, that Instagram has been able to get some information, the algorithm has been able to get some information about your content. And right on top of the little love heart and the little comment and the little share sign, you'll see view insights. You want to tap on that. Then you want to pull it up a little bit longer because you get a little squinch up piece of something. So, but you want to pull it up, right? And when you pull it up, you'll be able to scroll down until the full length. In the area that says discovery, there should be a whole new world. Yes, I know they love this singing, eh? A whole new world. Yes, a whole new world that many of you have not even seen before, where they're giving you all the information about your insights and all your impressions and how much views and eyes are coming from your hashtags. Yeah. Listen, people, I am going to stop it right here at number 4. We will do numbers 5 through 10 tomorrow. Make sure you save this live, people. Listen, me now want to lie to you. You see this information here? People will be paying thousands and thousands to get there. And I am here giving only for the what? Free 99. Although, make sure to come back tomorrow for numbers 5 through 10. If you are not yet on the email list, right? On the email list, all it needs to send me a DM and say what? Get me on the list, right? So I could get the link and you could sign up for my email list and then we could be in touch all the time, okay? Even after these 25 days of Vlogmas, okay? So make sure you all are doing that. If you're checking me out on YouTube, subscribe, holla at your girl, subscribe, and make sure you comment thus underneath, okay? I subscribe. All right, people, have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow. And if you're checking this out on YouTube, stay tuned for the next video.